Everyone secretly wishes they had a superpower, and when you watch superheroes on screen, you wish you could do what they do. What if we told you that there are real-life superheroes among us? And no, we are not talking about fictional characters. We mean actual people with superpowers. But what if we told you that these superhumans are little kids? Little children who are able to do the unbelievable. Stay tuned as we show you 20 children who are actually real-life superheroes. At number 20, we have Aurelian Heyman, the boy who never forgets anything. While most of us would barely remember accurately what happened last week, or even yesterday, Cardiff-born Aurelian Heyman can recall every detail of his life since he was 11 years old. Pick any specific date, and Aurelian will tell you what he did, what he was wearing, what he ate, what was on the news, and even what the weather was like on that date. Aurelian, who was featured on the Channel 4 documentary titled The Boy Who Can't Forget, was diagnosed with hypothermia. 19. Liam Hoekstra. Regarded as the world's strongest boy or the mini-Hulk, Liam Hoekstra started performing professional gymnastic moves when he was only 5 months old. By 8 months, he could do a pull-up and climb the stairs, and by age 3, he could lift dumbbells and already had 6-packs. In 2014, he was featured in a documentary titled The World's Strongest Toddler, where doctors referred to him as a medical mystery. Specialists later diagnosed Liam with a rare condition called myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy, a condition that caused him to have 40% more muscle mass than the average child. This meant that the toddler had very little body fat. 18. Alani dos Santos. Locally called Missionarinha or Little Missionary, this little Brazilian girl is believed to possess healing powers and can heal the disabled and cure HIV, TB, and even cancer with only a touch of her hands. Twice a week, hundreds of people fill up her father's church in search of a miracle. Videos of Alani reportedly healing people have surfaced on the net with her father, Pastor Adalto Santos, a former hairdresser and car thief, claiming that thousands have been healed by her hands. 17. Nong Yuhui, Chinese-born. Nong Yuhui has the rare ability to see in the dark. How cool is that? Yuhui was taken to the hospital by his father, who was worried about the color of his son's eyes when it was discovered that he not only had sky blue eyes, his eyes flashed neon green when illuminated by a flashlight. Medical tests conducted in complete darkness also revealed that he can read perfectly without any light and see as clearly as most people do during the day. His night vision was so good that he could fill out questionnaires while sitting in a pitch-black room. 16. Titus Ashby. You probably think there is nothing special about a person shooting a basketball through the hoops every time he takes a shot, until you discover that this person is an 18-month-old kid. Meet young Titus Ashby, the boy who has never missed a shot since he was 18 months old. And to make it even more interesting, he uses a regulation ball and a hoop height. Aged 4, Titus was invited to showcase his talent on the Jimmy Kimmel Live television show, where he defeated Shaquille O'Neal before settling for a draw against Kobe Bryant. 15. Emma Tablate. Dubbed the Firestarter, Emma Tablate is a Filipino girl who has the ability to start a fire using her mind. In 2011, 3-year-old Emma caught the attention of the public when news in the Philippines reported that she could make a fire by only saying the word sunog, the Filipino word for fire. When a team went to investigate the claims, their camera instantly malfunctioned when Emma called fire on it. Emma is believed to have pyrokinesis, a psychic ability that allows a person to create and control fire using the mind or the imagination. 14. Yang Jinlong. Typically, parents are supposed to piggyback their kids, but with Yang Jinlong, the case is different. At age 7, this incredibly strong kid from Chuzhou, China already weighed more than 50 kilograms and could comfortably carry his father, who weighed more than 90 kilos, almost double his weight. Yang could also carry a 40 kilos bag of wheat and a 100 kilos bag of cement. A video showing Yang pulling a 1.85-ton van with a rope wrapped around his body also went viral on the internet. 13. Lucas Murray. Who said one can't see without eyes? Lucas Murray, a boy who was born blind, learned to see using his ears when he was just 5 years old. Lucas does this by clicking his tongue against the roof of his mouth and listening to echoes which help him tell when objects are in his vicinity. The process is known as echolocation, and it's unheard of among humans, but it is common among bats, dolphins, and some species of whales. Interestingly, Lucas mastered it in only 3 days. 12. Nandana Unikrishnan. Nandana is perhaps the strangest child on our list. This young girl can read her mother's mind. Her mum first noticed that Nandana could tell what food she was planning to cook for her, and she always knew ahead of time every plan she made with her husband, Nandana's father. To prove that these claims were true, a team of experts put them to the test. Nandana was given a poem to read in her mind, and Nandana was able to type the poem in the laptop given to her. She was also able to read her mother's mind to type a 6-digit number which was given to her mom to read. Even when her mother left the room, Nandana was able to type down what she was reading. 11. Tsung Tsung. The whole world was shocked when the video of a 5-year-old boy playing the piano surfaced on the internet. Not only was he playing the piano, but in the video posted by his father, the composition he was playing is regarded as master level, and the 5-year-old was already playing like a pro. Tsung started playing the piano when he was only 3, and since then he has gone on to stun audiences around the world. He even made an appearance on Ellen DeGeneres where he performed Flight of the Bumblebee. 10. Gabby Gingras. Gabby Gingras is a girl from Big Lake, Minnesota who doesn't feel pain. Gabby was born with a rare condition that does not allow her to feel pain no matter the damage being done to her body. While this might seem like the ultimate superpower, it, however, has its downsides. As a baby, Gabby would chew on her fingers until they bled. She also used to chew her tongue and lost most of her teeth chewing plastic toys. Doctors were forced to pull out the rest of her teeth when surgery was carried out to remove parts of her broken jaw that had been weakened by a bacterial infection. Unable to feel pain, Gabby almost went completely blind from scratching her eyes. Her left eye was, however, lost while she wears glasses 24 hours a day to protect the right eye. 9. Adams Kirby. While most toddlers are too busy crawling around and breaking things, Adams Kirby spends most of his time reading Shakespeare and learning Japanese, Spanish, and French. At only 2, he scored 141 on the Stanford Binet IQ test and was invited to join British Mensa, making him the youngest boy ever to do so. His parents say they noticed that something was different about Adams when at age 1 he potty trained himself after reading a book about it. 8. Jacob Barnett. When Jacob was 2 years old, doctors predicted that he would never be able to tie his shoes after he was diagnosed with autism. But Jacob has gone ahead to prove all the experts wrong. It turns out Jacob has an IQ of 170, which is 30 points higher than Albert Einstein's. He is so smart that he finished grades 6 through 12 in less than a year, went to college at age 10, and became a published physicist by 13. 7. Deepak Jangra, dubbed the Electric Boy, Indian teenager Deepak Jangra can withstand up to 11,000 volts of electricity flowing through his body without hurting. Enough electricity to power 500 houses. According to him, he discovered this incredibly rare talent while repairing his mother's broken heater. At first, he mistakenly touched a live wire, but when he wasn't electrocuted, he thought the power was off. But on confirming that it was on, he became more curious and repeatedly tested the power, and to his surprise, nothing happened to him. 6. Alyssa Kramer. Alyssa Kramer became an internet sensation when her friends posted a video on YouTube showing her reciting words, names, and phrases backward in a matter of seconds. The video got 1 million views as people marveled at her rare talent. According to Alyssa, she is able to do this because she has a photographic memory which allows her to use a form of visualization to instantly flip words and pronounce them backwards. 5. Ivan Stojkovic. Forget about Magneto, this Croatian boy. Ivan Stojkovic is the real human magnet. Ivan can attract and hold metals on his chest. All kinds of metallic objects stick to this little boy's body, from spoons, coins, and even frying pans. With this rare ability, he set the world record for the most powerful magnet boy, carrying up to 55 pounds of metal on his torso. His family claims Ivan possesses extraordinary strength and even healing powers. According to them, he was able to soothe the pain of a neighbor who hurt his leg in a tractor accident. Ivan's wounds also heal quickly and leave no scars. Due to his magnetic body, his parents claim that they have to keep him away from computers as they stop working when he gets too close. 4. Boriska Kiprianovic. If this list wasn't already strange, it's about to get a whole lot more bizarre. Meet Russian-born Boriska Kiprianovic, who claims that he is an alien from Mars. Boriska claims that he lived on Mars as a pilot in his previous life and has reincarnated as a human on Earth. When he was 11, he issued a warning that went viral and met scientists who were left baffled by his knowledge of the planetary systems at such a tender age. Boriska claims that his species was wiped out after a nuclear conflict broke out on Mars thousands of years ago. He also fears that someday Earth might suffer the same fate. 3. Natasha Demkina, Russian girl. Natasha Demkina is also known as the girl with X-ray eyes. Natasha claims that she is able to see directly inside the human body to see organs and tissues, and to make medical diagnoses using a supplementary, penetrative form of vision. According to her mother, Natasha was a normal child until she was 10 years old when her ability began to manifest itself. In 2004, she appeared on television shows in the United Kingdom, on the Discovery Channel, and in Japan. 2. Giuliano Stroi. Giuliano Stroi is one incredibly strong kid. At the age of only 5, set a new Guinness World Record for performing the highest number of extreme push-ups. Giuliano also set the record for the fastest 10-meter handwalk with a weighted ball between his legs. He then broke another world record for the most number of 90-degree push-ups. The kind of push-ups where your feet are not allowed to touch the ground and you perform it by only relying on your hand strength. This strong kid continues to break all kinds of records up to this day. 1. Anna Belesh. Most of us wouldn't be able to hit the target firing an arrow with our hands, but here is Anna Belesh, a teenage girl who can fire the bow and arrow using her feet. But more than just firing the arrow, Anna is able to hit her target. Anna is also very flexible, twisting her body in all directions. She initially practiced firing the arrow with balancing tricks, but then decided to try shooting using her feet and standing on her. Anna, who according to her parents was always good at acrobatics, started practicing the skill because she wanted to combine archery and acrobatics, two of her favorite sports. And that's it, guys. Let us hear your thoughts on these amazing kids. Which of them intrigued you the most? Let us know. Also, don't forget to show us some love by liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more. We will see you soon.